Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. It is Friday, February 16th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I am live. It is week 7 of 2024, and in my neck of the woods, it is currently 53 degrees with a high of 61 and a low of 34 and raining like you wouldn't believe. Woo! Welcome to my broadcast. I'm here for the next 3 hours for coloring, companionship, chat, friendship, giggles and laughs, pretty pictures, conversation, and of course, talking about coloring techniques. So we have a lot of fun. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who come in and chat with me. I love it. That's always fun. Welcome to my YouTube peeps who watch this broadcast after the broadcast. And welcome to my Facebook peeps who watch this broadcast after the fact when I download it into my group Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. All right. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday to one and all, says Maggie. All right, let me do a quick setup here on my other device. So we've got a special thing going on here tonight. We had someone in the group be very, very generous. So I'm pretty excited. All right, let me get that set up. There we go. So we are working on our duet piece, which is our Rusty Lady. I am so proud of everybody. Hey, Belle, Maggie, Mamie, Emily. Let's see, Sandy, Julie. Love it. Hope I got everybody. Kitty. All right, so we're working on our Rusty Lady. Guys, you need to be posting this if you're working with me. I'd love to see it. This is a duet piece. It's from my newest book, Rusty Stuff Jubilee. I'll be doing a flip through next week. Yay. So I'm excited about that. And then the other piece that we're working on, in Enchanted Forest by Elena Lazarevia. We've been doing washi tape. I did it on the skirt and the jacket, did the hair last night. And I'm glad you guys are enjoying seeing what I'm doing with this washi tape. I love it on the skirt. And this is when I did the purple and then added the purple to the dress on top of the washi tape that I put in. Okay. Now, I'm doing an unboxing tonight. You guys are the best. Let's see if I can get my camera high enough here that we can see this. So, a while back, Belle, as you know, because I mentioned it, donated a $50 gift certificate to the group. And I decided to save it because I've been wanting to get these color pencils. We've talked a lot about them. They're great. and I couldn't get them yet because the 50, you know, they were more expensive. This is the 520 set, and I had a benefactor donate the difference. So I was able to purchase these. Thank you. So I decided that I would do a quick unboxing. Whoop. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right. Ooh. Whoa. We've got the padding and the styrofoam. They are very well packed. Isn't that great? So let me get this out of the box. Okay, all right, hold on. I'm going to have to carefully turn this box upside down. Ooh, to get it out. There we go. And they had another piece of styrofoam on the bottom, just like the first one. So, oh, this is the box that this comes in. Got a little handle there. I'll tell you, I am grateful beyond belief to have this. I wouldn't have been able to swing it on my own. So hopefully the donor is watching tonight, or will be watching. All right, let's see how to get this puppy open. There we go. And letting to know how grateful I am. I thank God for this. Now, these little puppies are premium colored pencil soft touch expert. Artist premium quality, rich and vibrant colors, soft smooth lead, non-toxic. All right, let's see if I can come in a little more. Color brand, vast and variety of color, soft core lead, 520, unique. Break resistant, ideal for drawing, yada, yada, yada. Unsurpassably light fast and acid free. That's good. Smooth color. So yeah. Oh, Sandy, I can't, that person asked me not to tell who it was. They gave me an Amazon gift certificate to make up the difference from the $50. Ooh. So the thing that I want you guys to realize, if this is a gift to you guys, because obviously I'm going to be using it for my broadcast. Oh. Okay. So now we've got a metal tin here. Oh, these guys are packed like you wouldn't believe. So let me get rid of this outer shell. And now we've got a metal tin Hold on, I gotta tilt my camera a little bit. There we go. So now we've got a metal tin with the wrapping on here. Let me get that undone. So this company is very serious about protecting their pencils when they ship them to you, which actually was a good thing, because when I got them from Amazon, unfortunately, you know how Amazon will stuff those plastic airbags into your delivery? There were no plastic airbags in the delivery, and the bad thing was I had also bought some Spring Hill digital white paper. That was because I was running out of cardstock, and the paper ream and this box were not protected with anything to keep it from sliding around in the delivery box. Oh, come on. We'll get there. Here we go. You guys have no idea how excited I am. All right. There we go. So let me get this lid off. Wouldn't that be a bummer? Oh, you have a $40 in gift card from Amazon. You may get them because the others got lost. I would. And Sandy, the affiliate list, I would be very grateful if you would use the affiliate list, because of course we get a small percentage of the sale. Oh my gosh, look at this. Woohoo! Oh my gosh, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 panels. To swatch these. Oh! All right. And I don't know about you, but I love the smell of new pencils. So here's some more protection on them. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift up each tray just to show you the colors. So here's the first tray. Now, you guys know that I really like the color. Comparable to Prismacolor. Let's see how we can do this so you can see. So there's the next tray. Pinks, purples, and reds, and blues. I feel like a kid in a candy shop. Here's our greens. Now, this is what I'm really excited about. Look at all the reds. Let's see, 006 on this one. .032. Whoop! Get back here. Look at all these reds. You know how we're always complaining about not having reds? Oh, more greens, like I need like a hole in the head, but that's okay. Here are the blues. Sandy, get the set. You won't be sorry. Here are some more blues and aquas. I mean, look at this, guys. Here's some purples. I love the smell. You know how when you get a new book and you smell the book, like a new textbook and stuff? That's like that. Then we've got some greens. Not, well, grays here. Here's some good rich purples. Oh, you better believe I'll be coloring up a storm. Here's some great browns. Now, this is neat. The last tray has, oh, the last two trays have handles on them. Here are some great browns. Julie, if you can swing it, I would highly suggest it. Okay, and then that's the last one. So now it says Color, Painting and Drawing Art Supplies, ready, start your drawing. So I am deeply, deeply appreciative to my benefactor for this. Oh, let me change that to our benefactor, because as I use these in color, this allows me to do some great pieces and teach, and we all benefited, guys. All right. Oh, I'm itching to get my hands on these, I'm telling you. Well, Julie, if you do get them, again, I ask a favor, please, 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 please use the affiliate link. And because you guys have been using the affiliate links on stuff, I was able to get the paper that I needed. Oh, man. I'm really excited about this set because this tray, because of all the peaches, these are great for skin colors. Do they make a big pencil case for $5.20? I don't know. You'll have to do a search on Amazon. I'm sure they do. Okay, let me get this back on here. So again, I hope that my benefactor, or our benefactor, is watching. Oh, I love the smell of new pencils. What's that one line on that movie? I love the smell of napalm in the morning. I feel like a kid in a candy shop. See, and I want to tell you something, guys. You know, I really don't have any family. And so at Christmas time, I really don't get anything. Not complaining, but, you know, sometimes it would be nice. So this is like a combination Christmas present. And my birthday's coming up next month, so I'm going to look at it as being that. So I'm happy. Okay. Okay. Sandy wants to know about the paper that we got. All right. Let me get my pencils out of the way. Oh. Oh, 500 slots. All right. So the paper got a little bit, I mean, you can see the wrapper got beat up. Oh yeah, the picture on the case is cool. So this is just the name. It's called Spring Hill Digital. It means digital white. That's all that means. As I said, I mean, this came ripped like this, but the ends of the paper are okay. If anybody wants the link for this paper, I can get it to you. It's very smooth. $110, Sandy. This is the 110 weight paper. Here's the tab. Maggie says that this is her favorite paper. Oh, Julie, you just got paper in this week? Guaranteed to run on small and large offset presses, high-speed copiers, and laser printers. Now, it says copy this side first. Sandy, send me a text that you'd like me to post the link, please. Here, give me a second. Now, it's funny, it says copy this side first. So I've got to put I tore this off to show you. So, okay, this is the up side. So let me put the word up on here, or top. There we go. All right, let me grab this link for the Spring Hill. It'll take me 2 seconds here to do that. Oh, all right. So guys, I hope you're feeling, yeah, I did use Nina, but I decided that I wanted to use this paper. Okay, Sandy, I just put the link in the group. Hold on. Whoops. Whoops. We'll get there. I promise you. Annie, hello. Okay. Sandy, I just posted it in our group. So it's there for anybody that wants to pick it up. Now, like I said, okay, Belle, like I said, I wanted to thank you guys for using affiliates, because by you using affiliates, I was able to pick up this paper. All right. So lots of neat things happening. All right. So let's get to coloring our lady here. Our rusty lady. Let me get my text back here. And we are good to go. Okay, Annie. See you in a little bit. Oh, let's see what we got here. Okay, let me grab my paper towel. Oh, excuse me. Somebody's perfume is making me sneeze. Oh, thank you, Emily. So you know I'm going to have to use a tissue, so excuse me in advance. All right. So let's get down to coloring. Oh, popcorn. Now we're all going to want it. So Belle, Maggie, and Julie all said BRB. What is this, a mass exodus? Oh, Emily, your mother-in-law made blizzard cake. Oh, white cake with white frosting and blue sugar crystals. Ooh. Yeah, see, that's how you color snow. You add a little bit of blue. Annie, you're still lurking. Oh, Annie, to let you know, Annie has asked me to do a medical themed coloring book. I am in the process of doing that. So that will be released probably next week. What is today? Friday. So Annie, just to let you know, Annie said that she's willing to broadcast to her nursing friends this book. So they will become aware of this group as well. So that'll work out. Oh, you sent me another email. Okay, I'll take a look. All right, Maggie, you're back. The more the merrier. Yeah, you guys, you guys can share this broadcast in your Facebook if you like. I would appreciate that. And also, if you would hit that like button, I would appreciate that as well. Okay. And remember, guys, this group isn't just for people that color. It's also for people that would like the companionship and would like to see some pretty pictures. Chat and color type thing. Okay. So let's start up again on this little puppy. I'm on the 1, 2, 3, the 4th ring here. We are making beautiful progress. So I'm going to start in my light areas with my yellow. So we'll go ahead and run that color down a little bit. Oh, Annie, when you were reading the introductions into my book, by the way, you caught a couple of typos. I will go ahead and take care of that as well. Thank you. Okay, so I'm popping in the yellow. And then I'm going to come in with my light orange. Okay. Oh, I know you didn't do it on purpose. Listen, guys, if you get a book of mine and you see something wrong, like a typo or whatever, please tell me. All right, so we've got this orange and yellow, all right? And then I'm going to, let's see. Get my brown. Listen, guys, I want you to remember something. If you're a part of my group and a part of my chat, this is your group as well. And so when you see things on it that are wrong, like a typo or whatever, if it's in a description or whatever, please, please tell me. And I will definitely fix that. It'll be fixed on my next book. Okay, so I'm using the brown on top of the yellow and the orange. And don't forget that we have a light, medium, and dark orange. So I'm going to come in with my medium orange. No, this is my dark orange. Emily, hopefully Maggie saw your comment. Yeah, Annie, you said Maggie. It's actually Maggie. But that's okay. Okay, so this is my dark orange, darker orange. Oh, there we go. Maggie finally saw your comment. Yeah, people mispronounce my name all the time. They'll say Irene when it's ILene, or they'll say Elaine. Okay, so we've got this dark orange. Let me move my camera just a little bit. Now, we already did our darkest brown right in here. And then on top of that darkest brown, my dark orange, I'm going to come in with my Indian red. Now, if it will help you, what I would do is take a blank piece of paper and do the different combinations of the colors that we have. We've got the orange and the brown and the yellow, a little bit of gray, a little bit of black. And do the different combinations of your rust color. And then start choosing the rust that you want to see. We'll come in with a little bit of dark brown. Now, I also want you to realize that sometimes on this piece, I don't follow the convention of the grayscale. I put in the colors that I think will look really cool. All right, now I've got a medium orange here. And then I'm going to come back with my lightest orange. We'll go ahead and catch this, well, I'm going to leave that, the white. And then back to my medium orange as I work my way down here. Anybody have any questions? I'm live so that you can ask questions. Otherwise, I could just be doing coloring videos. Hallelujah. Amen. Amen. Oh, Emily, you've got to go? Emily, before you go ahead and put your link in the comments. We'll do links tonight. Okay, now I've got these two little squares here, so we need to make them look dimensional. That means I come in with my dark brown. And we'll shade around those puppies. And we'll get those to pop up. Okay, now I'm putting in some dark brown here on my darker spots. See that? And through the magic of colored pencils, when you do that, even when you come back with your other shades, those dark spots don't disappear. Now I'm going to come back with some light orange here. And remember, if you... Do I have a spiritual coloring book? You know, no, I don't. I really need to do one. Maggie, would you do me a favor and send me a text and just say spiritual coloring book? Now, Annie, by spiritual, do you mean direct quotes from the Bible? Or are we thank you, Maggie. Or are we talking about positive affirmations? Got it, Maggie. Thank you. Now, notice how I'm putting my darker orange here over my previous coloring, and that previous coloring holds beautifully. This is my dark orange that I'm running along my edge here. You know, Annie, what would be really neat is I do a broadcast to everybody in my group. White ovals with either quotes or positive affirmations with maybe the Bible verse. Oh, or maybe the Bible verse that the affirmation or quote was taken from. There you go. Take screenshot. I think what would be neat is to do a group broadcast, a posting on Facebook. You like those for your Sunday devotionals? You do a voiceover. And show you coloring or crafting something. Got you. So what I could do is a group-wide posting and ask for people's favorite Bible quotes. What do you think of that? Annie, is that the email that you sent me? Okay, dark orange. And then I'm going to use yeah, faith is like a mustard seed. And then have an appropriate picture with it. Oh, you sent me some medical gnomes that you bought just for inspiration. Okay, I'll take a look. Okay, here's my dark brown. We're going to go ahead and highlight that little knobby here. Okay, now you said that you bought the medical gnomes. What do you mean by that, Annie? You need to get going though, don't you? You can tell me later. Okay, what I want you to notice is I'm using my darkest brown. And notice how I am highlighting the crevices on this metal. Oh, you bought them off Etsy and was turning them into a coloring page for fun. Gotcha. Okay, see how I'm making the channels here of the darker brown? So what I want you to notice is that we have the ability to make this rusty headpiece look very textured. So here's my darkest brown. Let me sharpen. Yeah, exactly. If you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. The picture can be a pretty mountain landscape. Yeah. I think, like I said, what would be neat, I'm going to go ahead and solicit my group and ask them what their favorite biblical quote is, and I will put it in a book. That way it personalizes it for everybody. Okay. Medium orange. Now this section of this headpiece is dark. So I'm also going to come in with my red, my Indian red. And I'm going to swish in a little bit of that color. I'm not going to completely cover my dark orange. Check it out. Okay. Next segment here. I'm going to come in with my Indian red. We're going to poke around these little crevices and cracks. Now there's a little tiny rivet there. Hopefully you can see it. And then I'm going to come in with my dark orange on top of the Indian red. And check out how neat that rust color looks. Maggie, you still here? All right, let's move down a little bit. Dark orange. All right, Annie, take care. I appreciate your involvement and input. And then I'm going to come in with my medium orange. Maggie, you got kind of quiet. Oh, Maggie, that's okay. I just don't, no. Don't apologize. That's not why I mentioned it. I just wanted to make sure you're okay. You feeling okay tonight? Oh, do I do regular coloring books or just grayscale? No, I do regular books. Now I'm going to come in with this brown. We're going to tint that. Annie, quit saying sorry, will you? Okay, now I want you to notice that I'm going to outline this little area here, and that's going to give us another divot on our piece. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Annie, I really need you to take sorry out of your conversation. I'm here to be talked to. Okay, let me pull out. And check out how outlining that teardrop makes it dimensional. So now I'm going to come in with my Indian red. in this last segment. And then we can go ahead, gosh, I like that red just as it is. Let me pull out. Okay. Oh, it's the nurse in you. I'm always sorry because they are hurting. I'll work on it. Good night, Annie. Annie Bobani. Okay, now this yellow is a little bit bright. Hello, coloring view. I'm going to take my light orange and I'm going to dull down that yellow just a little bit. Check it out. Coloring view, it's been a while. Oh, coloring view, I'm so glad that you're coming out the other side of whatever you're going through. You guys know that I wonder when you disappear. Okay, now notice how I'm darkening this edge right here. And that's making this look dimensional, like it has a center section. That's the idea. And there's a heck of a storm going on right now. It's very windy and rainy. Yeah, that clock sound was pretty neat, wasn't it? I did a shorty version of that so that you guys could decide whether you like it or not. Okay, now, again, I want you to notice that I'm edging on either side of this area here. And it's making it look dimensional. So this center section is looking like it's elevated. Isn't that cool? Let me pull out. Any question on how I'm doing that? Oh, Mamie, you won't be here tomorrow night? Okay. But you'll be back on Sunday. Thank you for letting me know. You know I would wonder. Any question about how I'm making this centerpiece look dimensional? Now, that is totally changing the look of this entire piece. And that's what's so neat about it. And again, that was not called out in the original coloring. This whole thing was flat. But I wanted to give it more lift. All right. Back with my light orange over my yellow just to mute that down a little bit. And I'm going to darken the area here to the right as well as I'm near the top. And that's going to give us more of a ridge look. Now, you might say to me or question why I would color over those little yellow spots. And that's because I'm purposely changing the look of this piece. So even though I colored the initial grayscale to what was called for, I'm now customizing it. And you guys know that I encourage you to do that sort of thing. All right, let me pull out and take a peek at this whole thing here. Okay. Now, I've got these spiky things here that I need to go back and address. Yeah, it does look like a photograph, doesn't it? Isn't that beautiful? Wait until you guys see what I'm going to do with the background. I think you're going to like it. Okay, let's go back and work on these spiky things. That's what I'm calling them, spiky things. So here's my medium orange. And then I'm going to come in with my darker orange. Remember, we've got our dark, medium, and light orange. And then I'll come in with my Indian red. Just on this top portion. Check it out. And then my darkest brown. Around the edge of the spike here, just to give that dimension. Now we got to do this little knobby thing. So I'm going to highlight underneath that square, and that immediately pops it up for us. Then we've got our orange, medium orange. our light orange, and a little bit of that Indian red on top here. Almost like a dot. That's right, CV. It raises and lowers this stuff. That's exactly right. And then I'm going to pop in my Sandy Welcome Back. A little bit of my light orange over my ivory that I put on here earlier. All right. Now we've got a little rivet here. I want to make that a little darker yet. Whoop. Sorry about that. So Indian red on here. And I'm going to come in with my dark brown around the outside because I want to raise that button. See how that's looking way more dimensional now? And I'll tell you what, coloring this rusty piece is giving you a lot of exposure to making objects dimensional. Okay. Now let's go to our little spiky thing here. Dark brown around this little button edge here on top. And then around the outside. Notice that the darkening is just on the left and the bottom. That means your light source is basically coming from the upper left. And now we've got this little spiky thing starting to look as though it is dimensional. So, CV, does this mean that you'll be able to join my broadcast more often? That would be great. Okay. Here's my darker orange. And then my Indian red. CV, that would be wonderful. And then my darker orange around this outside. Now, we've lost our dimension here on the top of this little spiky thing. So I'm going to use my darker brown and darken that area above it. What I want you to notice is I'm not making a shadow there. I'm just darkening the surface so that the spike shows up a little more. Our shadow's on this side. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to darken around these lighter areas. And that's going to elevate them as well, which will look really cool. And let's do the same thing here where we've got these other scratches. And again, I want you to notice how that is elevating these areas. Anybody have any questions about that? All right, let's slide over this way. And remember, this part right here, this curved part, I added this shadow beneath it to make that look layered. So it looks like this area here, this rounded area, is a plate that's on top of this bottom part. Now, this is my dark brown, but I'm actually going to take a little bit of black. Now, I like Prismacolor black. The pigment on it's really good. CV, what are your favorite pencils? All right, let me pull out. We'll take another look at this. Okay, let me do these 4 spiky things, and then I will move on to our next coloring piece. I'm running a little bit behind because I did the unboxing of the Color pencils. Okay. So let's go ahead and add our shadow. This is my dark brown. We'll go ahead and add these little pieces here. And we've got a little rivet here. I think my books, Sandy, are coming in Tuesday. CV, did you hear my question about pencils? Coloring view? All right, there's our darker brown. Now I'm going to come in with my darkest orange. I'm going to add just a little bit of yellow to that. And then I'll come in with my light orange. Okay, and now I need to come back with my darkest orange, and we need to shadow underneath this edge to get this pointy thingy to stand out. And I'm also going to come in with a little bit of Indian red. And take it both over that yellow and my orange. And I think I'm going to pop in a little black because I want to get that edge back. Okay, and let's get this rivet done. Medium orange. A little bit of my darker orange. Not completely covering up that medium orange. Gosh, I like that as that is. Let me sharpen. And I might add, or I am going to add, a few specks of the dark brown. To make that look worn. Okay, 2 little pieces here, medium orange. And just a touch of my Indian red. There we go. Okay, next spike. My dark orange. My brown. Hi, Brittany. There you are. And then I'm going to use a little bit of black to raise up that edge. See how darkening this makes that spike show up? Oh, you're trying to wait until my next picture? Okay, I'll go to it shortly. I'll tell you what, Belle. I'll go to it now. I can finish up these last two uh, spikes tomorrow night. So you're looking for a mechanical cheese grater? Interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and hit our next picture. Again, I'm running a little late. We'll go ahead and work on that. Now, this is Enchanted Forest by Elena Lazareva. I've been working on her top. This is the piece I've been doing the washi tape on. That's okay, Belle. It's time that I move on to this piece anyway. We're good. Okay, so last night I worked on his hair. And the reason that I went with the brown on it is because we've been making his overall outfit brown with the washi tape. I'm just adding a little bit more of my darker color, my darker brown to this. And notice now how those lighter browns that I put in earlier are highlights in the hair. Guys, don't be afraid of your pencils and don't be afraid of layering. I love it. Okay. Now I want to work on her hair. I'm thinking about going with black. Another color scheme would be brown as well, but a lighter brown. We could also do a reddish brown. Oh. I actually haven't done red hair in a while. Would you guys like me to do some reds? Auburn. Auburn brown-ish. All right, let me see what I got here. Okay. So let's go with an auburn reddish color. It's going to look really good with the browns. So let me go ahead and swatch my pencils for you. These are actually the 3 colors I'm using. This is my Indian red that I'm using from my previous piece. This is a sangria red. And this is a mahogany. So this is my dark, my medium, and my light. And you'll notice that all of these bridge together. I've talked about this before. You want colors that will blend. And these blend beautifully. All right. So let's go ahead and start this up. Oh, my voice cracked a little bit. I'm going to use my lightest color to start this. This is my mahogany. And I'm putting this down as my base color. Now, the whole idea here is that we want to blend this together, of course. And I want you to notice that I am coloring in the direction of the lines of the hair. And I happen to be using a color pencil, which is out of my 120 set that I purchased earlier. I really like the color. Their color vibrancy is just like a Prismacolor. Now, they feel a little stiffer than the Prismacolor, but I don't want you to get hung up on a pencil brand just on the feel. Miss Kitty, good night. Kitty, go ahead and put your link on the page before you go. These color glide beautifully over the paper. And the colors are very rich, as you can see. Isn't that beautiful? Kitty, take it easy. Sleep well. Okay, let's take a look at this. Now, again, you can use a paper towel, use the bumpy side, and I'm going to blend and smooth this out. Then I'm going to use my medium color, which is also a shade of red. And this happens to be, this is a, it's a Faber-Castell. It's the Indian red that I'm using on the rust. Don't forget to turn your pencil like I've taught you when you do that lift. Hi, Sherry.
Hello, ILene. How can I help?
Here we go. Oh. Every time I say her name, it sets off Siri. All right. Miss Julie, good night. Guys, you got to check out Julie's image in the group of the Rusty Lady. Isn't this hair color beautifully? Hey, Julie, can you hang around a little longer? I want to show everybody your image. Hi, Kathy. Guys, this is Julie's Procreate version of our Rusty Lady. Let's see if I can get that line out of here. There's a reflection on my camera. Sorry. Guys, check it out. Isn't that beautiful? Julie, is this Procreate or is this or is this pencil? This is Procreate, isn't it? Yeah, Procreate. That's what I thought. She is really rocking this. Isn't that cool? Those nails look really cool. Yeah, you're still working on the pencil. That's what I thought. Julie is doing this in both Procreate and pencil. And I'm thinking it looks pretty cool. Isn't that great? I love it. There's the whole thing right there. Kudos, Julie. Julie is basically our Procreate colorist, colorer. Okay, Julie, go to bed. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. So we've got our darker red here, which is our Indian red. And now we need to add our brown to that. I'm going to get a slightly different brown. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. Let's work down the hair now. Starting with my lightest color. So basically what we're doing here, oh, you're back, Maggie? Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Now, notice the difference here between this area that I've completed at the top with the brown and this area where I'm adding my base color of my mahogany red. And what I want you to understand is by putting the red underneath the brown, that's what gives us our mahogany look, or our auburn look. And what's happening is the red underneath the brown affects the brown to give us that mahogany look, as I said earlier. Every once in a while I talk in circles. And this is going to look absolutely gorgeous because we have our gentleman friend decked out in our browns. And again, I'm going to sing the praises of my colors. That's what I'm using. They glide on beautifully. Okay. Don't forget your paper towel underneath your hand to keep your piece clean. And again, notice that I'm following the segments here as I color. And the reason that you want to do that is that it helps you with your shading. Color in the direction of your hair. Emily, you're back? All right. I'll pull out in a second so you can see how this is looking. Oh my gosh, I love these colors. If anybody else wants to pick them up, I've got the link in the in our group. I've got a link to the 120s and to the 520s. All right, let me erase just a little bit here. Now, you know when I'm coloring, I always recommend that you use your 3 shades, a dark, medium, and a light. What about the 320 and the 50? What's your question, Belle? I'm not understanding. Now, if you are coloring this and weren't using your 3 shades, some people don't realize that you should have your different shades. So are you, what, you're suggesting that I should put the links in for the 50 and the 320? Is that what you're saying? I can do that as well. Now, this color looks good for the hair, but there's no dimension to it. And again, guys, don't forget to slightly turn your pencil as you're coloring. You want to keep your point sharp and it out of the sharpener. Okay, I just wasn't clear what you said, what you were saying, Belle. Yeah, I can add those. I was misunderstanding, Belle, because you didn't specifically say adding the links, but I got it. Okay. Let me just get to the bottom of this curl. And then I'll go ahead and add my next color. And again, notice how I'm following the specifics of the hair with the pencil stroke. It's very important that you do that. So guys, what are you coloring on while I'm doing this? Oh, it's just beautiful. Maggie, you finished another day in the life of a gnome. You're working through that entire book, aren't you? Oh, it's just beautiful. Let me pull out. Check it out. Let's take a quick peek at that. Oh, Maggie, that's gorgeous. Whoa. Oh, check this out. This is from A Day in the Life of a Gnome Jubilee. Now, you guys know that I like to add little extra special things to my pieces. So that gnome in the lower right-hand corner, I went ahead and I added that to this overall picture. I love doing that when I put my coloring books together for you. Isn't that cute? Um, Maggie, what about in that upper right-hand corner? Right here? Oh, let's get this back in focus. Come on. This little area right here? I have no idea what that is. I love the way you did the hat with the yellows and the browns. So darn pretty. You guys do me proud. What can I say? Oh, you just outlined the gray. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, let's go to our medium color here on our hair. This is my Indian red. Still using reds. Yeah, I did say that I wanted to see that one done. I'm glad you did it. I love that picture. And I was hoping somebody would color it. Now, look how beautifully that's coming out. I'm basically using 2 shades of red for our base colors here. And then I'll come back with the brown. Now let me pull out so you can see the difference here again between the two. You can see exactly how far I've gotten with this. Domino. Domino. Come on. Come on. Okay. I'm going to close the door. Sherry, are you still hanging with us? So, Maggie, is this one of those things, ask and you shall receive? Oops, Sherry may have left. Maggie, what is the well maybe for? Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay, let's keep going with this. So again, we're putting our reddish colors down first. Oh, the ask and you shall receive. Okay, gotcha. I'll tell you what, God sure answered my prayers about those 520s. The color. Sherry, did you disappear on us? Oh, look how beautiful this is. Okay. So this is our second red. Put on the hair. Belle, maybe God will answer your prayers. Well, Belle, if you care to share what they are. Belle, what are your prayers? Okay, now let's bring our brown in. Bringing in the brown, bringing in the brown. We all shall bring in the brown, bringing in the brown, bringing in the brown. We're going to make this hair brown. Auburn. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in my brown. Personal prayers. Understood. Well, you know God, He answers in His own time. Oh, check out how gorgeous this auburn looks. Now, I actually went with a slightly darker brown. On this bottom half. So I'm going to go back up to the top and add that darker brown up there as well. And if anybody has suggestions for how they color their brown hair, please share. I'm sorry, not brown hair, the auburn hair. Well, Belle, my prayer for you is if they are compatible with God's will, that your prayers are answered. You would add a few gold highlights? Okay. I will definitely take that under consideration. Oh, this is beautiful. Any questions about how I'm coloring this auburn hair? Reds first. Brown afterward. Good grief, this lady has a lot of hair. Okay. Let's work our way down the rest of this hair. Let me sharpen. And again, you can really see the difference between just the red and then the red with the brown to create the auburn. Belle, how do you color red hair? Oh, you love long hair? Yeah. Now let me pull out again so you can see the difference. You can sure see where I've ended the brown. Okay, you would have started off with brown and then added a little bit of rusted color highlight. It was more of a red strawberry blonde. Gotcha. That definitely is the way to go. Basically, guys, what you need to do is get a page, get some of your cardstock, and practice some different shades of hair color on it. And the way to practice your colors, start out with a brown first, and then put your red shades on it. And that way you'll have a really good idea how your color combos will go. Now, I got to tell you something with these colors. My pencil is gliding beautifully on this. And they don't feel as mushy as the Prismas. And what I would do yeah, hair color wheels, or draw your own. Yeah. And then add your colored pencil. Or use the hair color wheels to match your pencils to. Again, this is my base color. Again, turn your pencil as you're coloring. And don't forget to color your little circles to make sure everything is evenly covered. All right, let me sharpen. Sherry says, I keep praising those pencils and now my credit card wants to call Amazon. Oh, Sherry, use the link in the group. Sherry, I really like them. What can I say?
I don't see an app for that. You'll need to download one.
Sherry, are you a member of my Facebook group? I'll tell you what, on this paper, they're pretty slick. Oh, as of today. Okay. Smart lady. You can go into the group. Find the link for the pencils and use that. It's an affiliate link. And what that means is we get a few pennies off the sale to support the group. All right. Check out this color difference. But you don't need them. I'm making you want them. Yeah, I know. It's not a need, it's a want. Okay, let's go with our next color, which is our Indian red. Notice that I'm highlighting the streaks. All right, Belle's ganging up on you about them too. Sherry, what size pencil pack would you be getting? Would you be getting the 520s? Yeah, the 120 set is 33% off. That's the first set that I ended up purchasing. Okay, now again, I'm shading this on the streak part of my hair. The 520 set is also discounted as well. Belle, which do you like better, the Prismacolor or the Color? Oh, Sherry, I don't have any problem deciding on colors when I have a larger set.
I found this on the web.
I have no problem at all picking colors. And the really neat thing about the 520 set is they've got a really good selection of flesh tones and red. Trust me, you'll grow into them. Well, if you're interested in the smaller set, the 120, the link is in the group, the affiliate link. Oh, you're going to get the 520. Sherry, if you can budget it, I'll tell you what.
Here's what I found.
Send me so many pencils, so little time. Sherry, send me a text on Messenger and I will send you the link. Okay. Oh, Belle, you haven't used Prisma. Okay. Okay, I'm going to run a little bit over time again. And now I'm coming in with my brown. Isn't that beautiful? And you can see the difference now between the two sides where I haven't put the brown yet. Hang in with me, guys. I'm just going to be a couple more minutes. And again, notice how I'm following the direction. Of the hair. Okay, let me pull out. And this looks absolutely beautiful. Check it out. Questions or comments? We still have a little more to do on the hair, but I am out of time. Sherry, in all seriousness, one of the reasons why the larger set would be more beneficial to you. Okay, and I'm going to use my paper towel just a little bit. Is because it allows you to add the nuances of the different colors that you use. Whenever you color, you want to use different shades. And don't forget to move places on your paper towel, because once your paper towel gets filled up with your wax color, it's not really effective as a blender anymore. Oh, how beautiful. Okay, we are in good shape. So again, this is Enchanted Forest, Elena Lazareva. I just finished, not finished, but did a majority work on the hair. I've got more to do on our young man, our tree, and our background. All right. And then the second thing that we worked on, well, the first, our rust lady. And she's coming along beautifully. I'm going to do a little more on her face as we go along, a little bit more blending, but it's turning out really well. Okay, guys, this is ILene Vick for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. Guys, joyous, joyous coloring. I hope you learned something tonight. Love on each other, that's what our group is known for. I'll focus in on the hair. I hope that my benefactor is watching so I can say thank you again for the 520s. Sherry, be sure to text me, please. And we'll get you that link. All right, guys. Love you to death. Take care. Hope you learned something. And I hope you had fun. All right, guys, till tomorrow night then. Have a great rest of the evening. I'm going to go grab some dinner. Bye.